The first decision for the new mayor of Waterbury is going to be a very tough one.
He may have to ask former Governor John Rowland to step down from his job as the city's economic development coordinator.
Our chief political correspondent Mark Davis on the scene in Waterbury tonight, where despite his prison term for corruption, the former governor remains a very popular figure.
In just 21 days, the reins of government here at Waterbury City Hall are turned over to the former police chief, who must decide what to do about Waterbury's most famous lawbreaker and whether or not he will stay on the city payroll. Neil O'Leary received an enormous mandate from voters on Tuesday, easily winning every precinct but one. His #1 issue during the campaign was economic development, which makes his very first decision a very touchy one. The current economic development coordinator for the city is former Governor John Rowland. He got the job amid much controversy after serving a year in federal prison for corruption. For O'Leary, who is a 30-year veteran of law enforcement, that is not an issue, saying Rowland paid for his mistakes and is entitled to a new life. But this is an issue for O'Leary. Rowland's part-time job is an afternoon radio call-in show host at WTIC AM radio. Most days he travels to Farmington to co-host the show.
The economic development director position is the most vital position in this administration, starting off, and I've got to tell you, Mark, I just can't see how anyone can do it part-time.
The outgoing mayor, Democrat-turned-Republican Mike Jarjura, embraced Rowland for the things he did for the city as governor, and O'Leary, who grew up with Rowland, agrees.
We all know that John Rowland had done tremendous things for the city of Waterbury. Look at the Palace Theater. Look at Waterbury Yukon. Look at the government building downtown. Look at the new courthouse. John Rowland did tremendous things for the city of Waterbury in his tenure as governor.
And for that, Rowland remains a highly regarded figure here, despite his prison term. For O'Leary, talking to Rowland about that job is job one.
I have not done that yet, but I plan to do that over the weekend or early next week.
Rowland was on the air this afternoon and did not respond to several messages left for him. Despite this and other difficult decisions ahead, O'Leary says he can't wait to get started. And O'Leary says his role model for a police chief turned mayor is New Haven's beloved Ben DeLito. In Waterbury, Mark Davis, News 8.